Hey there, folks. Tonight, we're diving into the wild world of smart contracts. Think contracts, but with a digital twist. These babies are changing how we do business, and trust me, you're gonna want in on this. We'll break down exactly what smart contracts are, how they work their magic on something called a blockchain, and why they're causing such a stir. We're talking security that would make Fort Knox blush, transparency that'll make you forget all about those shady backroom deals, and efficiency that'll make your head spin, in a good way of course. So, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a wild ride through the future of agreements. By the end of this, you'll be tossing around terms like decentralization and immutability like a seasoned blockchain pro. Alright, let's break this down. What exactly is a smart contract? Imagine a regular contract, but instead of being printed on dead trees and signed with pens that mysteriously stop working at the worst possible moment, it's all digital. And not just any digital, mind you, it lives on a blockchain. Think of a blockchain like a giant shared Google Doc that everyone can see and no one can tamper with. Once something's on there, it's there to stay. That's where our smart contract comes in. It's basically a set of rules written in code that automatically execute themselves when certain conditions are met. Let's say you're buying a house. With a smart contract, all the boring paperwork and endless back and forth with lawyers can be automated. Once the agreed upon conditions are met, like, actually for the house, the smart contract automatically transfers ownership, releases the funds, and updates all the records. Boom. No more escrow nightmares, no more shady middlemen, just pure unadulterated efficiency. So we've established that smart contracts are pretty darn cool. But what are the actual benefits of using them? Well, hold on to your hats, folks, because this is where things get really exciting. First up, we've got security. Remember that whole blockchain thing we talked about? Yeah, that makes smart contracts virtually hack-proof. Since they're stored on a decentralized network, there's no single point of failure for some nefarious hacker to exploit. Then there's transparency. Every transaction, every action taken within a smart contract is recorded on the blockchain for all to see. That means no more hidden fees, no more shady dealings, and a whole lot more trust. But wait, there's more. Smart contracts are also incredibly efficient. Remember all that time and money wasted on paperwork, intermediaries, and potential disputes? Yeah, smart contracts can automate all that, saving you precious time and resources. And last but not least, we've got cost savings. By cutting out the middlemen and automating processes, smart contracts can significantly reduce transaction costs. That means more money in your pocket, which, let's face it, is never a bad thing.
Section 5. Smart contracts in action, from finance to law. Alright, enough with the technical mumbo-jumbo. Let's dive into the real world. Let's see these smart contracts in action, shall we? It's time to get practical. And trust me, these aren't just hypothetical scenarios. They're happening right now. Smart contracts are already making waves across a wide range of industries, changing the game. Take the financial sector, for example. It's a prime candidate for disruption. Remember all that paperwork and those endless fees associated with traditional banking? It's a nightmare. Yeah, smart contracts are here to shake things up and make it all more efficient. They can be used to automate payments, streamline loans, and even create entirely new forms of digital assets. The possibilities are endless.
Then, there's the supply chain management sector. Ever wonder how your Amazon package seems to magically appear on your doorstep just days after you click order? It's fascinating. Well, smart contracts are playing an increasingly important role in tracking goods as they move from the factory floor to your front door, ensuring efficiency.
But it doesn't stop there. Smart contracts are also being used in the real estate sector to streamline property transactions, eliminate the need for intermediaries, and reduce the risk of fraud. It's revolutionary. Imagine buying a house with just a few clicks of a button. It's becoming a reality.
And let's not forget about the legal world. Smart contracts are being used to create self-enforcing agreements, automate escrow services, and even resolve disputes without the need for costly and time-consuming litigation. It's a game changer. These are just a few examples of how smart contracts are being used today. The impact is significant. As the technology continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more innovative and disruptive applications emerge in the years to come. The future is bright.
Section 6, old school versus new school contracts face off. Okay, so smart contracts are pretty cool, right? But how do they stack up against their old school counterparts, the traditional contracts? Let's have a good old-fashioned contract showdown, shall we? It's time to see which one reigns supreme. In the red corner, we've got the reigning champion, the tried and true traditional contract. They've been around for centuries, they're familiar, and they're about as exciting as watching paint dry. And in the blue corner, we've got the young up-and-comer, the disruptive force that's shaking things up, the one and only smart contract. They're fast, they're efficient, and they're about as exciting as, well, let's just say they're a lot more exciting than watching paint dry. So, who comes out on top in this epic battle? Well, it really depends on the situation and the specific needs of the parties involved. Traditional contracts still have their place, especially for more complex agreements that require human judgment and interpretation. But when it comes to speed, efficiency, security, and transparency, smart contracts are the clear winner. Think of it this way: if you're buying a cup of coffee, you probably don't need a 10-page legal document. A simple handshake or a quick tap of your credit card will do just fine. But if you're buying a house, you're going to want a more formal agreement in place, something more substantial. The same goes for contracts. Smart contracts are perfect for simpler, more straightforward agreements where speed, efficiency, and security are paramount. Traditional contracts are still the way to go for more complex agreements that require human oversight and flexibility, ensuring all nuances are covered. Section 8. The future is smart trends and predictions. So we've covered a lot of ground tonight, diving deep into the world of smart contracts. We've talked about what smart contracts are, how they work, and why they're so darn cool and revolutionary. But what does the future hold for these digital disruptors? Let's explore some possibilities. Well, grab your crystal ball because it's time for some wild speculation and educated guesses. One thing's for sure, smart contracts are here to stay and will only get better. As the technology continues to evolve and mature, we can expect to see even more innovative and disruptive applications emerge across a wide range of industries, from finance to healthcare. We're talking about self-driving cars that negotiate their own insurance policies, supply chains that track products from origin to consumption with pinpoint accuracy, and even entire governments run on decentralized, transparent platforms ensuring accountability. Of course, no technological revolution comes without its challenges and obstacles. There are still some hurdles to overcome before smart contracts become truly mainstream and widely accepted. These include regulatory uncertainty, scalability issues, and the need for greater public awareness and understanding of the technology. But despite these challenges, the future of smart contracts is bright and promising. As more and more businesses and individuals embrace the power of this transformative technology, we can expect to see a more efficient, transparent, and secure world for all, revolutionizing the way we interact and transact. Section 9. That's a wrap on smart contracts, for now. Well folks, that's all the time we have for tonight. We've covered a lot of ground, from the basics of smart contracts to their potential to revolutionize the way we live and work. Remember, smart contracts are basically self-executing contracts that live on a blockchain, making them secure, transparent, and efficient. They're already being used in a wide range of industries, from finance to supply chain management to real estate. And this is just the beginning. As the technology continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more innovative and disruptive applications emerge in the years to come. So, there you have it. Smart contracts, the future of agreements. Go forth and spread the word. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go see if I can figure out how to buy a Tesla with a smart contract. Until next time.